Hello, ladies. Okay, so as I got up this morning and I was getting ready because I had a late night last night at a party, didn't get in until almost 3 o'clock this morning. Got up for church and set on some of the posts that I've seen on Facebook. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Now's going to be the time that for you girls that truly know me, it's time for me to put my business cap on for you other ladies, okay? Business cap on. Some of you ladies aren't going to like what I have to say. And bottom line, I'm going to have to tell you straightforward. Are you working your business? If your business is not where your business needs to be, why? Why isn't it? If you say, I have done everything I can, I haven't seen you at a team meeting. Team meetings are here for a reason. I've been in this business for 13 years, and I can tell you, if I didn't go to these meetings and I didn't connect and reach out with my sisters when I have bad days and when my business seems like it's not doing what I want it to do, I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to contact a PR sister and we're going to communicate. And then I know that I need to change something in my business because it's not working. And where I mean by that is you can't always expect social media to make your business. You are the only one that can make this business happen. So here's my question. But first, before I start asking, always remember, can't, never could. Ask yourself, are you attending meetings? What medical research are you doing for your business on the times that you have free time in your hand? Are you taking 30 minutes at least once a week to go do some kind of medical research to be the best pure romance consultant that you can be? Are you making sure that every time that you are out in public, that you are talking to women and you are letting them know that you are a pure romance consultant and you are there to help them and educate them and to have fun with their girlfriends on Ultimate Girls Night Out? Are you shadowing parties? Are you seeing what these girls are doing? It's funny when women tell me, oh, I'm not successful because there's so many girls in my area. Here's the deal. Within literally 15 miles from me, I have over 20 consultants. Some girls say, oh, Karen, it's because you've been in the business so long. It's because you have a trailer. Trailer has nothing to do with where my business is today. My business is today where it is because I worked my business. I refused to fail. When I knew that something wasn't working, I wanted to see what people did out there. For you girls who don't know me and that don't attend a meeting, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a 9th grade dropout. When I dropped out in the 9th grade, I was in a 6th grade reading level. I am dyslexic. I am not ashamed of my learning disability, but I never let it hold me back. I have worked for everything that I have. I refuse to fail in my business. I make sure that I'm a very hands-on girl. I want to see this in action. I don't comprehend very well when I sit on a computer and I try to read all this stuff. The way that I'm going to get it and it's going to work for me is when I jump up and I go out and I see what these girls are doing. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when I came in the business, my leaders were already in the business when I came from another company, and they were already in this territory, and they had been in this territory for years. And I knew if I wanted to be as good as they were, I needed to see what they were doing to get their stuff out there and to get people to book parties with them. Because at the end of the day, girls, Pure Romance products, it's going to sell. You have to sell yourself. So if you say that you're doing everything there and it's just not working for you, something you're doing, I'm sorry, you're doing it wrong. How can you get better of it? I can tell you we can preach constantly on this page to shadow, to do this. But at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to make this happen. No one's going to make your business work for you. You're going to have to make the business work for itself, right? Because the more that you put in your business, the more you're going to get out. So those are my questions. Are you marketing yourself? Are you attending the team meetings? Are you reaching out to your PR sisters who have parties? We post, where are you at Wednesday? Are you shadowing some of these ladies to see what they're doing and how they keep getting parties booked? Ladies, I'm coming with tough love because sometimes we all need to hear tough love. And what I can tell you is this business works if you work this business. Now, I know so many of you have excuses and you say, I can't go to team meeting because I had this and Sundays are family day, or I work during the week, and it's one meeting every 60 days. I worked a Monday through Friday job, right? I worked 40, 50, 60 hours a week before. I worked my business, traveled the world with soccer, traveled with dance. I've only just taken a year and a half off with dance. But at the end of the day, I made sure no matter what, I was at these team meetings, because I knew that not only I needed it for myself, I needed this for my family. But more than all, I needed this for my team. Because I'm going to tell you one thing right now that I'm very, very proud of. We have some amazing girls on this team, and we have some girls that are very dedicated, and they refuse to have failure in their category. That is why, ladies, when we go to Atlanta, that is why we always place in the top 3 team. Is because girls are here, they're dedicated, they make it happen, and they're there and they're attending these meetings. Now, you can say, well, they're 3 hours, they're 4 hours, so forth. For some of you ladies on here, I gave you opportunities to go down to Jacksonville, Florida. Jessica Brooks. She is a board member, right? That's an hour and a half for some of y'all to drive. I drive 4 hours to Atlanta to go to a meeting. I drive 3.5, almost 4 hours to go to Columbia to a meeting. Do you know why? Because I want to be better. I want my clients to know that I know what I'm talking about. I want them to have faith in me. I want to learn from the best because I want to be my best. And I need my business to grow. And in order for me to make that happen, I know that me, have to fix me and my business. So I hope these were words that helped you, ladies. Sometimes tough love happen, but here's the deal at the end of the day. Party cancellations, if you're working your parties the way that you should, we all have cancellations, ladies. But for the ones that says you're always having parties that cancel, so here's the deal. I need you to send me, let's see what you're doing wrong. Send me every single text you and that hostess has had. I'd like to see how many conversations you've had. I also would like for you to click on your past event, because if you created the event, private event for them, I want to see what you're posting in the event page. I would actually like for you to screenshot what you're sending out to each and every customer. Or the ladies that they invite. I want to see the ones that say maybe. I want to see what you're sending out to the ones that say they're going. And I want to see the ones who have been invited and ain't responded to nothing. Go ahead and screenshot that for me. And let's send that to me. Let me see that. And then maybe I can see what you're doing wrong. Because I can tell you at the end of the day, if you work your business will work for you. Because if you're not telling people, you're not making those contacts, if you don't take a pad where you go to where you're passing out your business cards and they go, oh my God, yeah, Pure Romance, I'll get up with some of the girls. Great, Debbie. Listen, let me go ahead and get your information, Debbie. And that way it'll give you a couple days to go over and talk with your friends. And Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, would that work great for you, Debbie, for me to go ahead and touch bases with you? All right. So screenshot all the names that you've gotten in the past week. Send it to me. I would love to see. Because if you're not out there making contacts every single day when you're brand spanking new, ladies, you're not going to make the business. These are things that I had to do. I canvassed, I worked it. Do you think that I wanted to walk up to complete strangers and give them my business card? It's the hardest thing in life to do. But to me, the hardest thing in my life was to fail. And I knew at the end of the day, I had no other choice because I did not want to wait tables my whole entire life. I knew that I was more than that. And now look at me. I'm out there and I empower women and I educate women on their sexual health. And I'm proud of what I do. And I stay on top of my business, girls. That's what makes us successful. And the more of us that are out there, the more busier we all get. There's no competition here. And there's not that many girls in the area. I was at a party Saturday night. And I had 7 girls at that party that has never been to a Pure Romance party. So I get that all the time. I can take you down to any roads around here in my neck of the woods and tell you streets that I've never been on. I can show you neighborhoods I've never touched and done parties at. So it doesn't matter how many consultants you have in your area. Think out of the box and then move on to somewhere else. Fine, there are people out there that want it because you know what? At the end of the day, I book parties with women all the time that has never done a party or don't even know what Pure Romance is. So it's just how you work your business. If it's not working for you, then ladies, I suggest each and every one of you to get out, to get to these meetings, to network with your sisters. Because in the end, you're not going to make it on your own. Because you won't find one successful Pure Romance consultant that doesn't do any of this stuff. You ladies have a good night.